Well, it's been a while. It's hard to talk right now because one of my back teeth broke in half, and the half is, well, what's left is a very sharp edge that's cutting my tongue, so it's making it hard to talk. But I'm gonna make this video because it's been a while. Anyway, I'm out front on my front porch. It's where I spend my days most of the time here lately. Y'all already know. It's how my time is spent very nicely. My friends are good to me. That's all I can say about that. Anyway, y'all know I'm kind of single. Well, I am now because some stuff that happened, but that's personal. But anyway, I've got a friend who wants me to meet one of his friends tomorrow, probably tomorrow, but she's wanting to have a foreigner boyfriend, so we'll see. But she comes from a small village, and she works on a family's farm. She's supposedly a very nice girl. We'll see. I suppose if that works out for me, I'll have to stop acting gay. I mean, I'm straight, living a gay life by choice, but I don't have to. It's just been impossible for me to find a good woman for the last few years, so I decided to give something else a try. You know, I was using regular lighters for a while to light some pipes, but all I do was end up with a burnt thumb and half-lit pipe. So anyway, I started buying these torch lighters. These things are wonderful, and they're only like 42 cents a piece. So I'm gonna go buy a case of them tomorrow, because I know they won't be that cheap in Europe, so I'll take a case with me. I'm doing that with a few things. I bought a few things that just because I want to have them, and I'd rather buy them here than buy them there, because everything is so cheap here. My doctor said I have a dry mouth. That's a fucking lie. I had this a lifetime of carrying a damn rag with me now, because it increased my saliva output. Certainly not dry. Even when I smoke a lot constantly, and I should have permanent cotton mouth, but I don't. My mouth will not quit. But anyway, That's kind of gross, but it's part of life, part of my life for damn sure. Anyway, it's been an interesting week or two. My caregiver, she doesn't like me. Constantly says, I'm not your girlfriend, which that's great because we don't get along as boyfriend girlfriend. We proved that in the beginning. So anyway, but every time I meet a new friend and try to maybe get a relationship started, she always runs and tells everybody, the landlord and his family, and causes issues, and she causes problems with my living situation, which is none of her business. Because I pay the rent, she needs to shut her fucking mouth and stop talking about people and stop gossiping, but she don't seem to be able to. I told her to get out of my apartment and go back to Kathmandu where she belongs, and she won't leave. I'm sick of her. But this new girl, if I think it's gonna work out, I'm gonna ask her and her family can help me to get this situation resolved, because I need that going out of my house so I can stop having so much stress. I can't even make a new friend and bring them around because she's gonna be rude, she's gonna say shit, and causes problems. And I'm pretty sure she'll make up stories if she gets a chance to talk to this other girl, make up stories about me. Like my last couple of friends that I brought over, I kind of did what I did on purpose to test things, see how she'd act, and she was horrible. And all she did, that was just two young ladies who were walking to a store, and I met them and we got talking, and they came back and we hung out, and that was it. I enjoyed the attention and the conversation. It was pretty good. The one girl spoke really good English, and we had really good talk, which I enjoyed because none of that was my caregiver. She barely speaks English, and she understands me even less. So I have to say everything 5 times and then say never fucking mind because I get sick of saying it over and over. But anyway, I don't get lonely anymore, but I like having friends. I like having people to talk to. Everybody enjoys interacting with another person. That's just part of life. But she tries to keep me where I'm by myself and lonely so she can harass me and just be the only one that I spend money on because it's all about money. That's the only thing she is in love with money. She tries to get every fucking rupee she can from me every day. It never stops. Give me money for this, give me money for that. It never stops. I don't mind paying for anything that I feel like I should pay for, but she wants me to pay for shit that's got nothing to do with me. Nothing, not even part of my life. And she expects me to pay all her shit. Besides paying her way more than what her salary should be. The normal salary for a caregiver in Nepal as of end of 2025 was 40,000 rupees a month, and I pay her 50,000 plus I pay for shit all the time that she asks for. So she gets well compensated. a lot more than she should be for a little bit she does. I mean, I ask her here lately, every time I ask her for something, she tells me why she's gonna do it later, and she never gets around to it. Everything I ask for is later, later, later. And she bitches and tries to tell me what to do like she's my wife or something. That ain't working for me. She has got to go. I look like a damn pit bull. But when I get the rest of these teeth pulled, I suppose everything will be back close to it. Well, getting a new set of teeth, that's gonna make me back like I used to be. Well, somewhat. I mean, I'm old as fuck, but at least I have teeth. My neighbor going, who knows where, they go up and down the stairs several times a day. They speak now and then, but not very much. I'm not sure why, but a lot of the people here just aren't very friendly when you meet them, but they eventually kind of warm up to you, I guess. Well, some have, some haven't, but I'm still figuring that sort of shit out. But I'm trying to be quiet because she listens to every damn thing I say. She says all the time, I don't understand, but right now she'll be able to repeat what I've said back to me word for word, probably because she's so fucking nosy. But she listens to everything. She understands a lot more than she'll admit to. I've seen that before, though. I had these two Mexican brothers that were my friends when I worked at La Turno as a welder and fitter, but anyway. They were both standing there talking to me one day, and all of a sudden a supervisor walked up, and both of them all of a sudden could not understand or speak a word of English. And when that supervisor finally walked off, I said, "What the fuck was that?" They said, "We don't let them know we speak English, because they'll never leave you alone. They'll be like, translate this, translate that." So they said, we'd rather they just don't think we speak a word of English. So that's kind of the game that they play. But that's the game she's been playing for a while now, too. I'm sick of it. She knows I have a hard time talking. You know, when you speak, like before my stroke, and anybody who hasn't had any medical issues, when you speak, it's just effortless. But mine's not. I'm not sure you can tell exactly what I'm talking about, but like I have to force air across my vocal cords in a way that makes them make sound. But it's not effortless like it used to be. I actually have to constantly be putting pressure on my vocal cords to make them work right, or somewhat right. But anyway, and even then, my words aren't formed right because my tongue and my mouth are kind of numb because of that surgery. My cancer cut all the nerves to my mouth. So hopefully that'll go away one day, but it's been a few years now, so maybe not, who knows. I had planned on getting on here today maybe to make a long video and go into detail about some things about my life and some things about my near-death experience, but this is not going to be a video in case you can't tell. So one thing I'm sick of in here in Nepal is flies. there are flies everywhere, and there's not one fly swatter in the whole damn country, I think. I've looked and looked, trying to buy one, and every store says, nope, don't have it. I'm not sure, but what I do know is there's not a fly swatter anywhere near me, and I need one. These things won't leave you alone because they know you're not going to kill them. You'll have to make the same one leave the same damn spot 5 or 6 times in a row because he'll take off and come around and come right back because he knows you can't get him. So the flies here are used to not having fly swatters because they're irritating as fuck. Yeah. Some really crazy stuff I talk about. I mean, my videos are definitely random. I never know what you're gonna get. So you certainly don't know what you're gonna get. But I think in the end, every time, it turned out okay. Has a few funny parts, maybe a few times of crying. You know, it all makes for a good video, I suppose. Sick of that. Anyway, I've got a new girlfriend, lady boy in the Philippines. She is perfect. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better girlfriend, gonna be wife one day, hopefully. I mean, I know this female, I'm gonna meet her tomorrow, but she's gonna have to understand. You know, I don't lie, I don't hide shit. Everything I do, I talk about it, and, you know, I'm very straightforward and honest about everything I do. Anyway, I will tell her that I have been, well, not obsession, but very strong attraction to lady boys. Been that way for a long, long time. So it's obviously not gonna change. I mean, I was kind of curious about things like that even when I was a teenager, so I can remember. I mean, I always wondered if other guys looked at guys or whatever, but I mean, I never caught them, so I wondered if they did it, but definitely didn't ask because I'd be telling on myself, and where I come from, they're not tolerant of anything except straight, white, you name it. So I was white, but not exactly straight. Not gay, but definitely working for both sides, I guess you say. Anyway, there's one more thing you don't need to know about me that now you know anyway. I think I need a haircut again. I'll do it in a couple days. I've been considering letting it grow out longer again, but I won't color it. I won't do shit to mess it up. Just let it grow. But I'm not sure. Have to wait and see. I'll wait long enough, it'll be long. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go, y'all. So this video doesn't turn out too long right now, but anyway. y'all love everybody because God wants you to, and I love y'all. Y'all be good. Bye.